Here we are. Mr. Patrick is feeling the warmth of the PA in his hands, and they are having a nice moment together. And remember that when you ended episode 5, we were on. When if he had told the man who happens to be his investigator to take good pictures of these two people in from the hotel, and now Mr. Patrick is asking his PA if she has a boyfriend, and he says he doesn't have a boyfriend. She has only him, and he's the only person he has. And Mr. Patrick feels that he is a man enough. He tells this young lady, that whenever she is in her arms, in his arms, she feels very good. She makes him feel good. She makes him feel at home. What does this mean? Does it mean that Mr. Patrick is trying so much to make this PA to be his official wife or his second wife? This is how things begin. Though they say that love, the first love, always say love, when you've just fallen in love, it's always the good words, it's always promising, it's always having a good moment together. But at the end of the day, when it grows, people start hating each other. I don't know what happens sometimes. It's hard to find a relationship which began with so much love and ends with so much love. It's rare, and you might find that some relationship they start with hatred. I don't like that person, and they end up being in love with each other, deeply in love. But my question is, does those words Mr. Patrick told this young girl, the PA, make a sense to her that she will does it mean that she will be part of his family, or does it mean that Mr. Patrick has already made it official to have a side chick, or to have another wife outside there? Kindly, guys, tell me, what do you think? Does it mean that Christabel should be getting scared? Should we say that Isabel should be ready to have his co-wife, or no? Because the way Mr. Patrick is holding this young girl is like heaven is on earth. She is like he has reached in heaven, because if a man can come out and say that, my dear, you make me feel good, you make me feel like a king, you make me feel like a princess, like a prince, you trust me, it will always be the thing. Now we have this young man who is investigating, or he's doing some work for Ify. He's trying to take a picture of Mr. Patrick and this younger girl, the PA. What will this cause to this? What will this cause to Christabel's influencing? This is how some things, mistakes we do, she might make us lose our families and lose the happiness in our families. If this video is taken reaches the social media, what is going to happen to this family? What is going to happen to Patrick's family? This is how families break up, just because of the small thing we want. That's the love of money, obviously, because if he's also not fighting to have to be the influencer or being popular celebrities, this is how we do things, right? So we are in the movie, in the series called the love for money, for the love of money, which is showing at Mr. Aloy TV. Kindly go and watch this series. It's a nice series. It's about social media issue, marriage, family, work, everything around how to be celebrity, jealousness, competition is all about in this movie. And trust me, you will learn a lot of this movie. Here we do recaps and reviews about the movie, about the series, and you tell us what do you think about this series called For the Love of Money. Here we come at the mother of Christabel. Christabel tells her mother that maybe she's thinking that Patrick might be might be having an affair with another woman, or she might be cheating on her. And the mother is saying, can it be possible? She said she has a feeling. Always our instincts are tell us the truth. Though we might not have touched the truth, but the instincts in us, you can see the changes in your partner. If there's something wrong, or if there's something which is cooking in their lives, you can see it. And the mother's advice was really quite the best advice for a daughter who is very curious to know if her husband is cheating. One, mother said that you should cook for this young man, take care of him, to do what a lovely wife can do. Be a caring her wife in the house, and see, as you take your investigation, maybe it would have helped, and it would help you to reach at the conclusion of your curiosity. You get it? And Christabel is asking, why? Why? Is it me who has pushed him to have a relationship, or to cheat on me? Why could she do like this? After all we suffered with. My dear sister, we might have suffered a lot. But women out there, for them, they don't mind about your suffering if you cannot handle your wife or your husband in a right way. As mother said, take control over your husband by doing the right thing in the right time. How? Cook good meal, give him breakfast, make sure that he goes to bed when he's okay. Make sure that he takes his breakfast in the morning. Make sure that he is feeling homely whenever he comes at home. Make him miss the home that you have been building for a long time. The mother tells her that men likes peace, man likes respect, and they're making them feel the king of the house. And Christabel is trying so much to do that thing which her mother told her. This is where she started when the husband, Mr. Patrick, came and said she asked her, what do you feel? What's the problem, babe? He said, I'm feeling some back pain, maybe because of hard work. And she offered to make the massage. It was quite a shocking thing, to Mr. Patrick. Why? Because he has not been seeing this in a long time. How his wife doing these things, his wife making sure that he takes his wife making sure that he is happy. This has been not there. This has not been taking place in the house. That's why he was very shocked. And Christabel had to pretend a lot. When you need something, you have to do everything you need. This is how love begins. Taking care of your husband. Make sure that he feels comfortable. He feels fine. He feels loved. He feels cared over. And but whenever you think that your husband has his duty to do what he's doing, my dear, your wife has her duty to take care of you, my dear. In marriage, we compromise for each other. You are a housewife. Try to do what you have to do, even if you are working. You see, the massage which Christabel offered, it was a shock to her husband. But what is it going to do? It will bring your husband closer to you. He will have some sense and say, maybe some reasoning, and say, maybe my wife is changing. Maybe my wife is becoming what I'm really getting in the wife I married. She is resuming to her work. You know what? The men like to be pampered. They are like children. They are like your firstborn. They are like your first love. Try so much, take care of them. This shock was on Patrick's face, but what Christabel did to massage him, did her best to own him. He's like, my wife is dying. He's coming back from to her senses. I'm soon getting back my wife, and their kiss. Christabel, go on, baby girl. Go on doing what you know best to do. If it's cooking, cook it. If it's giving him the massage, give him the massage. Your mother said men like peace. Whenever your home is at peace, your man will run home just to relax from the long day of the house. Just imagine this kiss, or this good night kiss, and you say, darling, good night. Darling, have a sweet sleep. Darling, have a best day of the best night. This will bring down they devolve more feelings for you. This is how marriage should be, not fighting always. Yes, some things have to come in. We cannot run away from them, but you have to be very careful. Christabel trying to make her things right, but will this do the best for her? Will Charles come back to her normal ways? Will Charles come back to the family after tasting the forbidden fruit outside? Christabel make breakfast, and when Charles came down to have breakfast, to go to work, found Christabel asking him to have breakfast. Still, it was a shock for this man. Why? Because this is not the things Christabel was doing. My sister, do things which your husband has been missing. These are small things, but they mean a lot in a marriage. Making breakfast for your husband, trying so hard to see that he goes to work when he is smart. Just put a small smile like a light to your husband and say, my husband, the breakfast is already in the place. You will come. Can you come and have it? You cannot go empty with an empty stomach. You are my husband. I have to take care of me. You are my odogu. You are my man. You are that person who God gave me. You are I'm your limb which God took from you. Come and have breakfast before you go to work, before you go to that stressful office of yours, so that you can work when your mind is when your mind at peace, having a sweet breakfast from your lovely wife hands with a good smile. Though this makes the man feel like I'm the king in my kingdom. Don't make yourself to be the king in the kingdom. Just like undermining the person. Just see, because you have not doing this thing, that they will do it. This man will be shocked. This man will be asking question, what happened? As Christabel's situation was. Patrick was even fearing to eat the breakfast, maybe asking himself, what's going on? What is this I'm seeing now? Is it right? Or I'm just dreaming? But yet he is not dreaming. Things had happened. Christabel has made the breakfast with a lot of love, even if she is on a mission to know whom are you having an affair with. But that smile reflects a lot of things, even if it's fake, my sister, even if it's fake, but just flash it out and you see your husband coming while crawling, having you as his best of the best. This is what Christabel did. I'm glad that Christabel took her mother's advice and decided to make the food for her husband, the breakfast, and take care of the house as a mother, as her wife, and as well as the husband, the wife in the house, and as well as the queen in the house, making food. And here Christabel is preparing lunch for the husband. Small things in marriage we do can keep the marriage to be strong. Only small things we tend to think that they are not working. They are not working. They are the things which even work most and most and most. Guys, don't say nothing can work. Small things you do in marriage, they will build your strength in your relationship or marriage, and you end up rejoicing, happily enjoying your marriage. If Christabel could move like this as the situation is, as her mother told her, maybe Patrick, slowly by slowly, will come back to his senses and let the PA go. Why? Because this is what she wants. A caring wife, a lovely wife, a wife who happens to be under her, being the subordinate, a wife who is submissive, and a wife who takes him like a king, who respects him. Guys, go and watch the series. Can't leave me.